My linen closet is a mess and I need to figure it out, and I wanted to do it inexpensively. So you guys know the drill. I'm using cardboard, and I wanted to have it in a way in which I didn't have to pull it out, but we can still just be able to reach in and get them out. So I took a cardboard box and I removed one side so that all three sides are going to be usable, unfolded, but I'm going to reinforce the corners where the folds are, or the corner of the folds are, by doing this. I'm taking these little slats of wood, and you see they're probably about maybe 4 inches by 3 or something like that, and then I'm going to place them in the corner. I'm going to attach them using some double-sided tape and glue. Once I do that, my cardboard is then ready to be covered. Now, I did not buy, well, at some point in time, which someone will point out, I did buy this material, but I bought it and I used it. If you remember, it was for the 2-seater couch that we used to have, and I removed and we got rid of that couch or gave it away some time ago, but I kept the covering for it. And you guys, that was like 4 yards of fabric. I wasn't about to lose that or throw it away. So I laundered it and I put it to the side a while, and then when I came to this project, I remembered that I had that fabric. The cardboard box is reinforced. Now let's get to the next step. So to make sure that this fabric is adhered to the cardboard, I am going to use my double-sided tape and I still don't know if it's Rubist or Rubast hot glue gun, but I'm going to use those two things. I use the double-sided tape more than I actually use the hot glue gun. This double-sided tape in this task right here did not do me wrong at all. You all, I am simply wrapping this box like you would a gift, except for it's on the inside and outside. That's it. And I'm doing the best I can. Actually, once I got to the second, third box, it got better. It really is to serve a purpose, just to make things a little bit more organized in our linen closet. It is not, my daughter is gonna roll her eyes, rocket science. It's just simple. Do it the best way you can. You can divvy it up. You can put nice decorative edging on it, if you will, but for us it was just an ends to justify the means, but when that day comes, we can take those boxes out and unpack the linen closet quicker than any other closet we will unpack. I know that I have said this before, but for me, when I'm doing these type of projects, stretchy fabric seems to be my friend. An even easier way to have covered this box or these boxes would be this. You would go through the first parts where I showed you how to reinforce the corners, and then take out the front part so that you don't have to pull out the box to get to your materials or linen. And then completely flatten your box. Lay out your fabric, put the box on top of it, wrap it, cut away the excess obviously, and then bring the folds back up. Put the reinforcements for the cardboard in the corners, and then you can be done. But I didn't do it an even easier way as I am showing you here. At this point, I'm just cutting away the excess fabric that I do not need, and I'm almost done with this box. Up this corner using the Rubast.
And Hocus Pocus.
Where's my shirt? Let me see.
You heard, yes you did. You made me hit the thing. It don't
I made you.
It does me. You pull my hand. My hand hit the,
We still here.
You messed up my shot. Backstory is I had a janky clamp-on ring light / camera holder, and it was coming to the last of its days. I had fixed it once before, and that was the end of its days, surely, that day. But all things are good. I was just giving him a hard time. Back to the video. So this, again, bless you every time, y'all. This is the back of the box. For this part, I did put a strip of the adhesive just because it'll be easier for me to kind of pull this fabric in place. Let's go ahead, and I'm recording, and let's go ahead. I'm gonna stop editing these out. You know, I'm just gonna stop. I can't do take 20. So. And now I'm getting upset that I'm not taking them out of the videos, but this is what it is, right? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull this taut to the inside and then pull it to the corner. Okay? Okay. And then kind of just rub it in place. For the most part, it will stay. What doesn't stay, I'm just gonna use the glue gun to make it stay. So now I'm going to pull the double-sided tape back, and then I'm going to kind of fold this in. It only goes about 3/4 away from the bottom of the box, the fabric that is, and then I'm going to kind of fold it. Wants to curl the other way, but just to kind of give it a folded edge here. And then I'm just pressing it down into that double-sided tape. You guys, this doesn't have to be complicated. This is gonna hold my linens that you want. This is gonna be simple. I could embellish it on the outside, on the border area and all of that, but this is gonna be inside of a closed door, a closet. Hold on, you guys. If you like more of a tailored look, there is another way I'll show you in which you can cover your cardboard boxes. Anyways, there's two ways that I can finish this off. I can take the glue gun, pull the fabric back, and go down the center here and stopping right here. I can pull the fabric back over and hold it closed to make sure that that glue has adhesed onto both sides of the fabric. And then I can take some scissors and just cut off at that mark where it has glued together. Then I'll have this little flap right here. I can then take the rest of that fabric and fold it up that way and over to the other side, right? That sounds like a good solution, right? I think so too. I can also, if I want to just tuck this in and kind of almost do like the same effect in a sense, and just have it like a double little fold right here, and then do the same thing right here. Okay, of course I can work on having it, you know, a little bit smoother. However, I feel like it'll be bulky right here, and I have a lot to figure out if I fold it. So I think I'm gonna go the first route. So let's move forward. I'm gonna do exactly what I told you guys I'm gonna do. And this time I am gonna be generous. It's not gonna be cute. Again, you guys, don't do this if you want your box out in the open. Again, I do not care. Because this is going inside of a closet. You do want to be careful when you fold your fabric back over, And I'm gonna take that clip off to make things easier for me. And I'm just gonna kind of tap this in place. I'm not overly tapping it, just enough so that when I get ready to cut it away, it's enough to hold each piece and each side of the fabric in place. I have shears that I have for fabric and for crafts, and I am not using the fabric ones because now I have added this glue and I don't want to ruin my scissors. So I am just going to cut. And if you can't gauge how close it is, then do less. You can always, add more glue or whatever, but you can't add more fabric. So this is what I mean when I say it is a clean cut for the most part. Okay, so now that fabric that I cut off of here, I haven't cut that away yet. And I'm just gonna push this down, hold this down. And then I'm gonna come with the other side, the bottom side of the box that I did not glue, and I'm gonna fold that over. You guys see that? I'm gonna fold that over, where I'm gonna create a fold down here at the bottom. Okay. I'm gonna go on the inside while I'm holding this, and then I'm gonna use my glue gun to go right along the inside there. I need to emphasize for you guys to take care using these hot and sharp tools. Okay, and then I'm gonna gingerly just kind of press on there. And then I have my fold right there. And now I'm gonna finish off the left side the same way as I did on the right, and then I'm going to address the middle. Right in the middle. Box. This will be, I repeat, inside of a closet. So for the last bit, I am going to use the glue gun to get this one last fold in place. I'm trying to hurry because I have the fan on. One down, I have a few more to go, but you see what I mean, you guys? You're not gonna see the bottom of that box because your linen's gonna be inside of it. So remember that other picture that I showed you guys? This looks so much better than what I had before. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get on to the next one. So in this clip here, I did what I should have done in the first place and got my adequate tripod stand for my camera so you guys can see properly. I loaded it full of double-sided tape in the areas I wanted to get that fabric first attached to. And then again, I just cut away what I don't need, right? So I just wanted to show you how my approach was in wrapping the box. This one is much like the first one. I'm going to get to the one that is different. Doesn't that look much better than the beginning of the video where it was all in disarray? Now I'm going to go ahead and start the other two boxes that I'm going to do. The next box is an insulated box, and I am going to cover this one much different than I did the other two. Okay, I've got a mess and everything along the floor, but this is the box that I have done. This is what I meant, that if you wanted to do panels, you can do it that way, and it actually will make for a much nicer finish. Let me show you what I mean. It's quite a big box, you guys, and so I'm trying to show you it all. This is the bottom panel that I have done. I'm just gonna fit it in there. And I have not gone all the way down, remember, with the fabric, because this is the part you will not see. Okay, let's get the other side panel. This is the back panel, and it doesn't matter if you got it at a fold, because once you put it in, it will be just fine. It's the back panel, and let's go ahead and get the other two sides. That's one side, back side, and then let's get the other side. Put that in. When you have fabric versus something slick like vinyl, it might take a little finagling, but it will go in. Okay, and so now you see that it makes for a nicer finish than the others. I'm going to put this inside the closet and then I'll let you see what I am talking about. Okay, so I have to put all of my linen back inside here, which is going to be a chore, you guys, because I have much more, to be fair, than what's going to fit in here. I do have this other empty space right here. I don't know if I have enough fabric to cover another box. It is like half the size of this box, but we're gonna try. But do you see what I mean by the edges here are finished off? See, versus the ones here, which in actuality is not bad still, but this is how you can taper it off or finish it off much more custom, if you will, of a finished edge and not a raw edge, and it may be more appealing to do it that way. Now let me go ahead and put my linen in. This one on the bottom here, I covered the panels and then inserted them in the box to give it a more finished look. I think it looks good. It looks a little bit more uniform than me having to jam my sheets in here. I was tired of doing boxes, you all. But I had remembered I had done 2 other boxes that I did before. Now, it is a pattern on these boxes, but it still works because the actual pattern has the color of this charcoal gray in it. Let me show you. And here it is, you guys. You can get boxes even from stores these days. You don't have to order things with money that a lot of us don't have these days. I'm a box keeper for the most part. I kept boxes and I saved it for this project. It works. You don't have to go out and buy fabric even. Just think of those things that you have stuffed in the drawers that you have not used in a long time. Look in the description box. I'll give you some ideas. You guys take care, stay safe, give me 2 thumbs up, and why not subscribe? Bye-bye. Oh, don't forget to hype.